Okay, here is an Aleks problem. Let's read it. There are three sets of sketches below that show the same pure molecular compound, in this case sulfur dioxide, at three different temperatures. And they want us to look at certain sketches and tell us what is going to be the state of that compound at that particular temperature, whether it's going to be a solid, whether it's going to be a liquid, whether it's going to be a gas. And so why don't we go through and look at this? So a melting point of sulfur dioxide is minus 72 degrees C. That means if it's colder than that, it's going to be a solid. If it's warmer than that, in between minus 72 and minus 10, then that's going to be a liquid. And finally, the boiling point of sulfur dioxide is minus 10 degrees C. And so above that, it's going to be in a gaseous form. And so let's look at this. The first one, minus 20 degrees C. So this one is going to be in between minus 10 and minus 72. It's going to be a liquid. And so what are the properties of a liquid? Well, we know that a liquid can be disorganized. We know that the molecules are touching each other. And we know that the shape is going to assume the shape of the container that it is in. So let's take a look at these and see. That looks like very organized. This looks like a solid to me. It doesn't look like it's going to be a liquid. That does look like it's sulfur dioxide. This does not look like sulfur dioxide. There is not one sulfur that is attached, that has two oxygens attached to it, so that's not it. This likely is a liquid. Notice how it is disorganized. It's assumed the shape of this container. And so I'm sure that this is going to be it. Let's just glance at the other two. That is not sulfur dioxide, and that looks like sulfur dioxide perhaps in a gas form. So this is the liquid form right here. Minus 84 degrees C, that means it's going to be a solid. Sulfur dioxide is, because it's colder than minus 72 degrees C. But we already got a glimpse of what a solid looks like. That is not it. That is a liquid, it looks like to me. This is very organized. The molecules are touching each other, and so this is going to be a solid. And finally, at 18 degrees C, it's going to be a gas. So we can look through this. Looks like it's going to be a gaseous form to me. It's not as dense as the others, and so I'm pretty confident that this is it. Let's click on check, and we should see green, which is good. So that's how you do these problems. Not hard. Just remember the properties of solids, liquids, and gases.